Another player review. It has been a while since our last player review, but we are back today, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. Today we're going to be focusing on two players. So today's review is going to be focusing on future stars, Victor Osimhen, who has a pretty nice card, and that who will be playing at striker, and then we'll have Nico completed yesterday. Be sure to check out that video if you haven't seen it already. Who will be playing in the CDM spot. So what we're gonna, and then for tomorrow's video, we'll be focusing on Reece James and Martin Odegaard. So we have the blank team here with the two players. So this is the formation that we're gonna be starting with, 4-3-3. My Miss Potato, welcome to the stream. Alright, so what we're going to start with in goal, we're going to have Van der Sar, because, well, got him out of icon swaps for a reason. At left back, we're going to have Carlos, and there are going to be 4 icons in the squad because I'll just help link the squad up together. At right back, another player we took from icon swaps is Jambrota.
I am Nico, you potato.
I had a feeling it was Unico. Alright, Piqué and Diego Carlos will be our 2 center backs. Although really we could go with any pair of center backs here. We could also go for Murillo, Davinson Sanchez, David Luiz. We're gonna go with Piqué and Diego Carlos. Here in the right center mid spot, we could go with Fabregas. He would also get us the chem that we need. We're going to be going with a Liga midfielder, and that is Thiago Mendes. I haven't used too much. And then in the center, linking team up together will be another icon from Icon Swaps. It will be Crespo. So then up front on the right wing, we'll have Kalou. We could go Boulay, but then it doesn't get Osimhen on full chem. But we did take Kalou from the level 15 storyline player. And on the left, it's going to be none other than Politano. Now, he's going to be the only player off chem in this team. But I figured if we're going to use Barella, then we've got to use Politano. So, this is going to be the team. Now, in terms of chem styles, so Barella 3-star, 3-star. It isn't the best, but medium-high is very good. And he's just got some really nice stats. So straight off, I'd say he's similar to a Frankie de Jong in the sense of his stats. Like very well balanced, pretty technical. Not the strongest of players, but has like really well-rounded stats. So I'd say an anchor, I think, is what we're going to put on him to boost up the pace, and to boost up the defending, and to boost up the physicals. So we'll see. I might have to buy one. Or a backbone, which wouldn't be too bad either. Because it'll boost up that passing. You know what? Let's give him a backbone for now. Or we could give him an architect. But I think, you know what? Let's go with Sentinel for this one. Because to give him that just max boost, it maxes out his defensive stats. It gives him plus 10 strength, which is really good. So we might change that though. And then for Osimhen, his pace, he's got really good sprint speed, but it's a little bit uneven because of his 86 acceleration. His shooting stats are really good. Passing's okay in the right areas. His dribbling is balanced, and then his physicals are really nice. But what I to the 85, I gave him an engine, and he ended up like playing really well. I think that's what we're gonna give this card, because I mean his shooting, it's good, but I think we're gonna give him an engine. just really help boost up the dribbling. So we'll buy the engine because I think the engine is cheaper than the anchor chem style. A sniper could also be a good one, but I feel like it'll be a little bit of not a waste, but because the shooting is already really good, I think an engine, and it also helps boost up his pace a little bit as well. Here. Alright, so there's our engine for Osimhen. So we're gonna head into two Division 6 rivals games, and I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on the player and whether I think they're worth it or not. Did not mean to do that. Alright, we've got a game straight away, but I need to give Osimhen the chem style. So we'll see how these two guys do play, and depending on how I like them, I may put them into my weekly team. But let's take a look at the boosts that Osimhen gets. He gets 91 acceleration, 99 sprint speed. He gets a nice boost to his passing, and then he gets 98 agility and 95 balance. With the combination of his pace and the 4-star, he should feel pretty good on the ball. 90 reactions, 94 ball control, and 95 dribbling. So he should feel really good on the ball. Now, in terms of formation, we're going 4-2-2. We're going to go with Barella and Diego Mendes as our two CMs. Politano will play on the right, and Kalu will play on the left. And Osimhen and Crespo up front. So let's head into these two games and see how good these Future Stars cards really are. But yeah, Barella, like I said yesterday, I think he is definitely going to be worth it. And you gotta wait to see how he plays. But first game here, he's probably going for the Premier League icon swaps. He's got Rashford, Cam, Lucas, and Vardy up front, with John McGinn, Wijnaldum, Davinson, and Vertonghen. It's a pretty sweaty Premier League squad. But yeah, Barella, because he's very similar to Tonali, we compared him in yesterday's video to Tonali's Future Stars card. Very similar, not like very similar in terms of stats.
And what we have coming up for you is a division rivals match.
And Tonali's like 700k.
Thank you, Derek. The excitement at the start of any game is almost tangible. Looking forward to this one. The crowd are up for it. Players look like they're going to have a really good go at this game. Can't wait.
Lost possession.
No mistake.
The line-up then for the hosts. This particular setup is becoming more and more in favour.
Yes, Derek, one central striker, two wingers who will provide the width, a very narrow three in midfield.
Opportunity to take the lead.
Alright, we're 1-0 down already. Mistake. A really poor mistake that I made there. I was just defending really bad. But let's see if Osimhen can help us get back into this one.
Standing in front of the goal, and it falls to him, and he's not going to miss from there.
The opening goal of the game then.
He's just standing still.
You're trash.
Victor Osimhen. It is a decent looking attack here.
Now, another thing as well is that Osimhen does get that a skill move up. He was originally 4-star, 3-star skills, and is now 4-star, 4-star, which I think is really going to help because the benefit of having the 4-star, 4-star players, the 4-star skill move players, is that, you know, they do like the scoop fake shot, which I absolutely use a lot because it helps in so many situations. And the fact that I wasn't able to use that with Osimhen with the 85, so
and the counter looks
I
on.
see.
And he's made headway.
Try to cut inside there. Work.
Lucas with
Not just defending way too there.
Moving into the advanced position. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge.
Here. Try to get a feel of Barella on the ball. Like on the ball, compared to Tonali, like he feels a lot smoother on the ball, a lot more agile, for sure. Most likely because of the height, at least to the 84
Losing possession here.
But going forward, I think Barella would be very good.
Oh, nice work to get past his opponents.
A good pass there.
Lucas with it.
Yet to really try him out defensively, though. Now, what Tonali does have is he just has this presence. And he's like the physicality, which makes him so good. His like build.
Outrageously skillful.
Which makes him very good defensively.
Good-looking sequence. Options in the centre.
Kalu.
Still trailing, but they're upping the pressure. Well, that's a moment the fans won't soon forget.
Osimhen does feel very smooth on the ball.
Roberto Carlos.
The engine chem stuff, I think, could be the right fit for him. Although it depends how we do with him in front of goal.
Crespo. And now Politano. Oh, maybe the equaliser.
Osimhen.
Well, the man for the dramatic diving
save.
David
was on his weaker foot. But he does have the, you know what, let's test him out in the air.
Corner kick played in. Oh, not quite
I don't get it. Like corners, I've conceded so many corner goals with headers. And then when I try to like do something from corners, it always goes straight to the keeper.
The ball with Kalu. Crespo. Can they get in behind them?
Shot by Osimhen.
And the referee
penalty. We do have a penalty.
Let's see if they can level it up.
Let's take it.
He's now got to be extra
Let's take it with Osimhen.
Rather than a caution here.
Go straight down.
Next one, he knows where he's going.
Right, nice. So Osimhen does score. It is from the penalty spot, so it doesn't really mean too much.
Just watch him celebrate this one.
But we'll take it.
A level contest, 1-1. He's taken on his opponents here.
But I definitely like his player of the month was a card that was pretty good towards the start of the game because he had very good stats that helped him fit into the meta early on.
By no means on his own here. Roberto Carlos.
But this card feels a lot better and feels like with the right chem style, he's could be a very meta card. Or a tier 2 level card.
Roberto Carlos. Osimhen.
As for Barella, he feels very good going forward. But again, we still haven't really been able to test him out defensively.
Wanted to keep it but couldn't. They've regained possession. Marcus Rashford. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward.
Or pass.
Wijnaldum now.
From Crespo. Gotta try and score with Kalu in this game as well.
Well, that is how to run at defenders.
He got objectives.
Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Oh, good skill, and can he give them the lead?
Oh, that's nice. Oh.
It could be up for grabs. He's given it straight to the opposition.
Should we test out Barella's long
The momentum is theirs, the chances are flowing, the crowd are playing their part, it's electric.
Shot attempted.
2 minutes. Any time.
And I'm not gonna lie, he hasn't felt like too strong either. Like his physical stats are very good, but
Osimhen.
in a lot of situations,
Decent progress with the ball at his feet. He's managed to lose his marker, trying to chisel a chance out of it.
when he's like makes close contact with the defender, he doesn't feel all that strong.
The halfway stage in this
But
match.
I'm pretty sure that's just every attacker against a defender in FIFA. But yeah, Barella,
Certainly got to give this
another card that whose ones to watch is pretty good. His inform / ones to watch is really good. It's pretty good during the start of the game. I used him in the foot checks team. Like pretty early on. Wasn't too bad.
Osimhen.
I'd say for sure he's like, if you're gonna play him at CDM, he's like that card, like that guy that you have in an attacking CDM role alongside a more defensive player.
They do pass the ball with authority. It's opening up for them. Effective challenge.
He feels very good at going forward. He feels good on the ball.
Sterling. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Lucas Moura. He's had to go for it. Wins the ball. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances.
And his passing also seems pretty good.
And that's an important intervention. Vardy. That's how to rob them of possession.
Okay, here we go. Let's go with Osimhen.
Well, every finisher's
it's a nice goal because, like, again that was the sprint speed there, the 99 sprint speed. He felt it because as soon as he got the ball, like without like, he wasn't even really accelerating. It was just his just natural speed that you felt there.
Osimhen. It's a weighted
pass.
Can't miss, surely. There's no escaping the fact that they really should be two in front.
Well, you look back at games sometimes and you say, when was the defining moment? That could have been it.
And given away. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. It should be. And he's only
yeah, like this Osimhen card so far, his shooting's pretty good, but it's the pace. He feels fast. He's like that good, like getting behind type of counter-attacking striker.
Not sufficiently accurate, that pass from Lucas.
He's more of like a better version of Jamie Vardy. I think of it that way.
The hosts have really controlled possession.
A really sumptuous ball. And the goalkeeper
he makes,
a lot of ground to
and
push
his
that away
positioning and his movement off the ball is really good.
Played into the center of the box.
Osimhen for the header.
Well, nothing wrong with the header, but it was always going that
he
little
does
bit
have
off
99 accuracy too.
And the keeper's given it away inexcusably. Well, they have the ball once more.
Should have just scored there. I want the goal with Kalu.
This might be ideal for the counter.
So I just need the one more goal.
Sterling. Oh, he's through here. Still alive. And oh, it's in.
He would have scored anyways there because I moved my keeper. 3-2. All right.
Neutrals are getting
but Osimhen is, turning up. But another thing that I do feel with Barella, the lack of 4-star skills, won't be all that great. But if you're gonna play him as a CDM or it won't like as a deep lying CDM, then it won't be that much of a problem. But if you're gonna play him as like an attacking CDM, or a center mid, or even a cam, where I think this card would do good, like the lack of 4-star skills is a bit of an issue.
Lucas with it. Marcus Rashford. Rashford, fine pass. Magnificent stuff.
Just like that, we're level.
From 2 goals down.
Really, I've been defending really poorly this game.
Well, here it is. You have to say they've come under an awful lot of pressure today.
Really bad. Should have taken my chances press,
and got a well-taken goal.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been.
But yeah, he like the fact that Sterling was able to muscle him there.
Sterling has lost custody of it.
Muscle Barella there. Look at the
Victor Osimhen.
Good physical strength there.
Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area.
But again, this is like like Tammy Abraham. This is like a card that links up well with either the winger or another striker. In this case, oh, that's... I can't believe I'm losing this game. I've played really terrible, like the past couple of minutes.
It looks like the winner.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? And that was
Man, what is that pass?
Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. Roberto Carlos. Well, with 5 minutes remaining,
he links up really well
still the prospect of late
with
excitement
like a second striker.
Osimhen. Villa. A wonderful intervention.
Because like I've noticed that he's really good with like the 1-2 passing, because as soon as
contain him. Vardy. Good tackle.
He's in a way he's kind of playing off the ball. Because you see him, as soon as he makes the pass, he just runs in behind and is ready for the 1-2. He's messing around here now.
Sterling.
Game over.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum.
And offside it is.
Alright, come on, let's try to get a late equalizer. What a pass.
Well, they're attacking, but time is the great enemy. He's trying to create. It's there for him.
Kalu, he equalizes, but it doesn't, like, you don't get the win. But alright, so first game, we get a hat-trick with Osimhen. Osimhen definitely stood out. Like, standout attributes for Osimhen so far. Pace. The shooting, I'd say, yeah, and then like his movement, his attack positioning, his movement off the ball is really good. Barella was okay. His like strongest thing I've noticed so far is how he feels on the ball, how he feels going forward, like attacking from deep positions, and also his passing was pretty good. Although we didn't get to test him out too much defensively. But also, his physically did feel a little weak at times. So here we go. We've got our first owner Bundesliga squad with like pretty. He does have that Roussillon. He's got some pretty dead players in there. So let's see how we do fare on. I'd like to see more from Barella, but like. CDMs are signed like defensive type players are kind of difficult to rate because you have them like sitting back defending and but not like as deep as center back, so they're not going to have too much effective work to do. But like going forward, Barella's really good, and I'd say definitely a lot better than Tonali in that aspect. Is this guy
this is the lineup for the home side. Manuel Neuer starts in goal. Axel Witsel starts with Weston McKennie in midfield. And they just go with the one striker up front.
Thiago Mendes' pass is really bad.
Rogerson. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Here's Politano. Barella. Thiago Mendes. Here's Anan Crespo. Crespo. Has to get it away.
Too great on the physical aspect there from Osimhen. Pressing, holding down L2, wait for like defender to start pressing on. So I could then turn. Didn't really work.
This game really is a chance for him to express himself.
Well, they'll want to stop the crosses coming in here because he's a great header of the ball. And he times that header beautifully more often than not.
One or two options now in forward areas for them.
Good at a foul here. Let's see how good Barella's free kick stats are.
Well, this is a really good opportunity.
Okay, not the best. We'll take it with him anyways. Let me try something different. That was pretty bad. Diego Carlos is like really good center back card.
Carlos now.
Like even as an 84 is very good. The agility there from Osimhen. This is a good card. Like I can say for sure right now, this is probably one of the best objectives cards we've had this year. And I mean, the grind, you know, it's a long grind, but like the card does offer a lot. It's a very well-rounded card, like a very well-rounded attacker. And he's got like a lot of the attributes that you need for a good card. For a good like attacking player this year. Should have gone right.
Teammates come out for a short corner.
Let's hit this one with football.
Making sure there's no turnover.
I've played like over 20. I've played 20 plus games with Glue. And he's got like less than 5 goal contributions.
Not decisively. Well, they have cleared the danger. It was a decent opportunity, I think. Looped over the defenders for the forward to chase.
Yeah, it's offside.
That's given us offside.
He's one of those that loves to hang on the shoulder, and he'll hope eventually that flag will stay down.
Well, the ref's going to let play go on here. It's an advantage.
Yeah, Barella, I'd say for sure, is best at right now.
Great interception.
Oh, good tackle. Okay, that wasn't so good. But he is weak. He is definitely weak.
Great ball.
Could definitely feel it.
Taking on a couple of
even with the high aggression style.
Pushed out by the goalkeeper,
but
only into a dangerous area.
Like going forward, he does offer you a lot. Because he can help like create chances from the back. Like if you like playing out from the back, like this card,
kept his team in it.
He'll really help with that.
Impressive in possession.
And what's also really good is that when you've got space, like just tap the accelerate button, R2, and it'll just get into loads of space.
Teammates getting out of the way because they know he can dribble it here.
Completely missed that.
He's got the ball there in the defensive zone by reading the play very well.
Visitors now enjoying more of the possession. Been a good last 15, and there the team exerting all the pressure here, playing some good football, incisive stuff. And if they can get this goal to extend the lead, you'd fancy them to win out here.
For Osimhen, though, I think for sure an engine suits him so well.
Good play from the referee here, playing the advantage. Real chance.
What a strike. I'm really liking this Osimhen card. I think we might even give David Villa a break for the upcoming weekend league and use Osimhen, because he's really good.
I mean, Arit.
He is very good. This guy's like not gonna play.
Done well under pressure here to
We'll go ahead and score that.
Challenge came in.
Clue.
With his skill, here's a chance to have a run at goal and take the opposition on.
Oh, pen. Oh, come on, be a red. Oh, it is a red.
Yeah, lost the composure.
Nice.
It's going to pour down. It's only going to get worse here.
Let's take this with Kalu.
Completed. He's got to go. And now we await the outcome of this penalty kick.
The lad
and he scores from the spot.
Fantastic.
So off they go again, trying to make some sort of mark in a game that they're being dominated in. Here's Diego Carlos. And it's Crespo. Spotted that well.
Also, I think a formation that would suit Barella really well is a 4-1-2-1-2. So if you play a 4-1-2-1-2, then I think Barella, he would fit to really well, because you know, as like as a center mid, because you know, going forward, he's good. He offers a lot defensively.
And on he goes. Nicola Barella.
He's got terrific. Oh, what a goal! What, and he's gone. He's gonna be gone. That's a brilliant goal by Barella there. Because, I mean, yeah, going forward, he's just really good. He's got terrific dribbling stats. So, there we go. We're going to end it off there. Short game, that one. But Osimhen, I say for sure he's worth it. Because the pace you have, he makes incredible runs. If you're that guy that likes to sweat it, and like that plays sweaty and does counterattack, then I'd say Osimhen is perfect because he's got the pace. And in a 4-2-2 or in a 2-striker formation, he links up really well with the other striker because we'll open this pack quickly here too, because he has a really good attack positioning. And his movement, like, he gets into the positions that you need him to be. And then his finishing in the box is pretty good as well. And then, of course, you've got the physical stats that add to it, which is really good. Because, you know, in certain situations, he'll hold up the ball for you. And, like, you can feed it to the wingers. So I'd say for sure that it is a long objective, but it is there until the end of the season. You've got 30 games to grind. You could go do it slowly at your own pace, but it is. I think it's a card that's just definitely worth it, and I think for sure the best kept is the engine, because you boost up really nicely his dribbling stats, and he feels terrific on the ball. Because we forgot to look at the Barella goal as well through replay. 4-star, which is great. High, which I feel does not impact the card at all. Because he got forward, he didn't really drop too deep. And I thought his positioning was really good. But yeah, he does have that pace. You definitely feel the 99 sprint speed. And you definitely feel that agility and the balance working well together. Because he kept the ball really well, and he just... And when he does a ball roll, like, he'll create loads of space. So, like, already 2 games, 5 goals. He did perform very well. As for Barella, defensively, he was pretty solid in the situations that we did have. But this card, dribbling is fantastic. Going forward, he's fantastic. I think I'm going to give this card a Guardian to boost his dribbling stats even more. And just max out his defensive stats even more, because his dribbling, he's on the ball. You saw that last goal. Like, he's fantastic on the ball. He feels so good. He offers a lot going forward with his good passing. He's got decent pace, so he can create a lot of chances. So I'd say for sure this card is worth it. I mean, he's even dropped down below 200k. He's about 190. And, I mean, he just offers you a lot. You can play him almost basically anywhere in the midfield. Even if you wanted to play him as like right mid, you could play him there. Or in like a 3-5-2 out wide, you could play him there. He just has so much to offer. And I'd say either his best positions are probably center mid and a 4-2-2. Like that Hullet role type of player as like an attacking DM alongside another CDM. Or as a cam. As a cam, this card would actually be pretty good because it's got decent shot power. I mean, you could definitely boost those shooting stats as a dead eye. Anyone wanted to play him as a cam, but I'd say he's definitely worth it. You don't get the best packs back, but you could craft him as well. He's in there for a few days too, so for sure, I'd say both of these cards are worth it. And that'll be it, the end for this player review. Hope you guys did enjoy. And yeah, I mean, I can say Osimhen is probably the more standout player because he's got a lot of attributes. He fits this game really well, although Barella, he was really good going forward. And yeah, I hope you guys did like this new style of player reviews, and I hope you guys did enjoy. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned to the channel because the Martin Odegaard and Daniel James player reviews will be coming out soon. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed.